Welcome back. Just 4 left now in this heat of the PartyPoker.com European Open 4. Is there a move that's not all in?
I'm all in.
All in.
Oh boy. Why all in?
Out.
Why?
I don't know why he swallowed a fly.
Pass.
I mean, make it like 40,000 to
First
go.
one's good.
Yeah, well, you
That
don't
might be
want to.
enough.
Yeah, well, that's enough to go broke.
Cool.
Call.
Oh no!
Oh my God! And it's the short stacks, just like he said.
Super.
It's the short
Delicious.
stacks. He just said we're going to take each other out,
There you
like
go.
Dealing with
prophetic
ace
Ian
10
was,
now.
and here
After
it
all that.
comes. Ace 10 against ace 8.
This is dire, and Fraser's covered here.
10 at the death against aces.
Wow.
I need to get to that. Yeah,
Ramaswamy flop, please. Jack, Queen, King.
Would you feel embarrassed if that happened, seriously?
No, are you joking? Why would I
He
be
wouldn't feel
embarrassed?
You seem like a
embarrassed.
decent fellow. I just think you'd be embarrassed.
I'm still all right.
I'd be embarrassed for you.
He's begging for the jack. When someone begs for the jack, queen, king flop,
That's the
it's not a
second.
good sign.
That's the second best flop.
That is a very good flop for him.
I ain't got a lot of faith in this one, Jesse. I'm up.
One
And
of
Ian is going to need a 10 on the river, otherwise it's over.
stunning turn of events.
Yes, it is.
No.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
No, I don't believe it.
Are you
I
kidding
do
me?
not believe it. He's immortal. He is immortal. Ian Fraser.
That's sick, isn't it?
It's
Sicker than the average bear.
That is not right.
That's sick.
oh man.
No
What-
wonder they give me ace 10 at the end.
That is not right, folks.
Phil Burgess is taking this pretty well.
And Burgess still has chips left, by the way.
Oh my, this poor man.
Okay. 52.
What a beat.
52.
Oh, that ain't.
He's staring up at the heavens.
Who knows how much money that could have cost Craig Burgess? I mean, Phil, that's does it get any harder to take than that?
That would absolutely have driven me bonkers. It was over.
Even Fraser lost faith by the river, but the 10 hit.
That was unbelievable.
Oh,
That was a really sick thing to watch, by the way.
The missus will be in tears.
Is your wife out?
Apologise to his missus.
I don't think Ian Fraser has ever been knocked out in the semifinal
I'm really
stage of one of
sorry,
these tournaments, Phil,
Renee.
but
Well,
really sorry
he was
about
out there.
he was out. He
I mean,
was
it was-
all but out.
It was lights out, baby, is what it was. I mean, you realize he was over a 20 to 1 underdog going into the river?
Pass.
How was he?
Give you a
Yeah.
fold.
2 outs is all he had.
Raise.
And
Now, he's playing a good aggressive game there.
Pass.
Thank you, Jeff.
Buffenberger, King Jack, all in.
Thank you, mate.
Burgess has he has the Queen 10 again, but this time he has an auto call.
18.
God, I feel horrible for
20,
Craig
At least he
Burgess.
stopped you. He stopped us ganging up.
It's not over yet.
Hey, look,
Now, if
that's
Burgess
I've done
wins
it.
this
Alright,
pot,
20
One more
pips.
cut.
That's why I
he's
fold.
right back up to like
You followed the 10.
No, no, so that's why I fold.
he's right back up to like 50,000 or
I don't
so.
like doing that.
6, 7. I
Well, one thing Craig Burgess has showed this evening is a tremendous amount of class, but this feels end of the road stuff.
You know, after that beat, he kind of deserves to win this pot, so I wouldn't be surprised if
He must be numb.
he needs a queen or a 9 now. 9 for a straight.
I'll bet he can't feel his lips.
So 5, he's going to need a queen or a 9, and he's in shock. Yeah, he's in shock. I mean, to have aces go down to ace 10 like that is just brutal. But it's not over. There's the queen, and he's back.
I'd normally
So
apologise
again, we
for
were
that.
one card away
Hear
from
me, man, I'm afraid.
the show being over.
Twice. 3 had reached the final table, and when something like
And
this
Burg-
happens, yeah.
Burgess makes a big move. He's all the way up to like 43,000.
Still tough. He has to double through Fraser now.
all the way up to 43,000.
That happened in that first beat. You don't the aces twice. I actually won with aces, if you remember, the final hand. Yeah, no, still back.
From the jaws of defeat.
Pass.
You would have to kind of say, if you want to pick one guy who's guaranteed to go to the final table, right now you'd pick Ian Fraser, wouldn't you? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he seems to be the most sure. He's locked in.
You're absolutely right.
Although you're right, Buffenberger, he is still
Raise.
playing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still
back
playing.
in business.
40,000 total.
Situation though is Burgess has to call, doesn't he? Really, with
Pass.
anything or what?
Well, now Burgess has like an automatic call. I don't know if he might try to somehow get away from the hand, but
Dear,
he
oh
can't.
dear, oh dear.
You got this is your time now, Burgess. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to save 20,000? You just sometimes you just have to put the chips in.
I think it might be you to put me out of my misery, Jeff.
Yeah, he had to
All in.
call.
That ace. Good luck, man.
Queen 6.
Yep, that ace.
It's
Yeah, but I mean, you know, he's not
Yeah,
such
he's-
bad shape here, really. I mean, you know,
What do you want from me?
what is that? 38% I see, huh?
Yep,
What do you got there?
that's what it says.
And to be honest, he deserves a break. My God.
You couldn't begrudge him.
I mean, you know, come on.
The
He
ace
probably
is-
deserves like the queen 6 flop or something, you know. After getting those aces massacred by ace 10.
Sick.
And there it is. Oh my God!
Nah,
Did I just say that?
that's just
Did I
weird.
just say that?
This is getting spooky.
Oh my God!
This is getting spooky.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Not bad flop for queen
Give him an ace.
six.
Give him an ace. It looks good.
What are the odds of that, Phil?
Not bad
I
flop
have.
for
I
queen
mean,
six.
that's.
Reasonable.
I have, and plus there's a queen out.
Come on, you know. You
Queen
know
three
the
was
odds.
out.
You have to know the odds of calling the flop.
I don't know if I've called the flop very many times in my life.
You said he deserves a full house on the flop. That's what he got. He's not looking like the most shortest stack on the table right now, Burgess. Look at his smile. I mean he's actually laughing.
That's around 40. Me calling the flop was 40,000 to 1, roughly.
So that's insane.
I didn't call it. I just said he deserved it. That's all.
I wonder who the sickest guy is right now. Maybe Buffenberger's feeling a bit ill.
And look at Fraser has a hand and Slade has a hand.
No.
Yep. And Slade would do well to make a, well, he doesn't know. I mean, he's sitting on king queen.
I
So.
tell you, Burgess ain't staring up at the ceiling anymore. He's actually
Raise.
watching the poker game.
40,000 total.
He looks like a man who's planning to make the final table all of a sudden. Can you believe that both Fraser and Burgess could make the final table after how low they've been? The blinds were 5 and 10. They both had 30,000.
Slade, if you're going to play that hand, raise with it. Re-raise it. And he is.
Right.
Now that's a play. If he does it.
Geez, he's been sitting there like a lump too. I mean, Fraser's gonna have to give him credit for better than
50
Ace
more.
Jack, isn't he?
Raise.
Yeah, he sure
50,000
is.
more.
Wow. Strong stuff.
It's all on the line for Fraser. Now, if Fraser can sense Slade's weak and move in
Come
here,
on,
he's
how-
going to win the pot.
Come on, how could he?
I think Fraser has to fold his hand, but if he makes some superstar re-raise, my hat's off to him.
I'm all in.
And he did it. He made the superstar re-raise.
I do not believe it, Phil. I do not believe it.
Wow.
What is the quality of that?
Let's give him, that is max quality there. I mean, he's just taken he is just, unless he gets called by king queen, which, you know, they should count the chips down because he might have to call him. Yes, for a chip count, okay.
I mean, it's only Ace Jack. I mean, Ace Jack is basically a worthless hand to a re-raise. He's laid his entire tournament on the line, the bubble, everything.
I mean, you just have to give him max, you know, max. Now, if the raise isn't enough, then you can't give him that great.
1,800,
How much?
35.
135,000 more, which means Slade will be getting. I think he's getting over. Well, it's about 2.5 to 1. That's about what it is anyway. 5 to 2. But
There's a lot of money out there. He's getting laid, you know, 2.5 to 1 on this call. He's no 2.5 to 1 underdog.